You're deep in the wilderness, miles away from the nearest sign of civilization. The trees tower above you like ancient guardians, their branches swaying in rhythm with the wind. The trail beneath your feet crunches quietly with every step, and all you hear is your breath, your boots, and the occasional rustle of leaves. Then suddenly, snap! A twig breaks behind you. You freeze. Slowly, you turn your head, heart pounding in your chest, and there it is, a massive figure, hulking and quiet, eyes locked on yours. It's a bear. What you do in the next few seconds could be the difference between life and death. This is not a movie, this is real. And today, we're going to walk you through everything you need to know to survive a bear attack. We're not here to scare you. Well, maybe just a little. We're here to prepare you. Because if you ever come face to face with one of nature's most powerful predators, you'll need more than luck on your side. You'll need knowledge. So, let's start with the first and most important rule of surviving a bear encounter. Identify the bear. Not all bears are the same. In fact, each type of bear, black bear, brown or grizzly bear, and polar bear, requires a completely different approach if you want to survive. Think of it like facing off against three very different final bosses in a survival game. A black bear may seem smaller and more manageable, but make no mistake, they can be aggressive, fast, and incredibly persistent. Grizzlies are the tanks of the bear world, massive, territorial, and extremely dangerous if provoked. And polar bears, they're not just hunters, they're apex predators with no natural enemies. To them, you're not a threat, you're prey. So, how can you tell which bear you're dealing with? Black bears are usually smaller, with a more curved Roman nose and shorter claws. They come in a variety of colors, not just black, but brown, cinnamon, even blonde. Grizzlies, or brown bears, are larger, with a noticeable shoulder hump, concave facial profile, and long, powerful claws built for digging. Polar bears are unmistakable, white fur, enormous size, and an air of quiet dominance that lets you know they've never had to run from anything in their lives. Knowing your enemy is step one, but what's next? Step two, read the room. Not every bear wants to attack you. In fact, most bear encounters don't end in violence. Bears are naturally wary of humans and prefer to avoid us. But if a bear feels threatened, surprised, or if you accidentally come between a mother and her cubs, things can escalate quickly. And when they do, you need to be able to read the bear's body language. Is it standing on its hind legs? That might look scary, but it could just be trying to get a better look at you. Is it huffing, jaw popping, or swaying its head side to side? That's a warning. Is it bluff charging, running towards you and stopping suddenly? That's your cue to back away slowly and calmly. But if it lowers its head and charges full speed without stopping, it's not playing around. It's going for you. This is where step 3 comes into play. Bear spray. Bear spray is not mace. It's not pepper spray. It's a high-powered deterrent designed specifically to stop a charging bear. In fact, studies have shown that bear spray is more effective than firearms at deterring bear attacks. But it only works if you have it ready, not buried in your backpack, not stuck in your jacket pocket. Ready, clipped to your belt or chest harness where you can reach it in an instant. If a bear charges, wait until it's about 10 meters away, closer than you'd think. Steady your nerves. Aim slightly downward so the cloud rises into its face. Spray for 2 to 3 seconds, aiming for the nose, eyes, and mouth. Then, back away slowly. Don't turn and run. Don't scream. Just get out of there while you still can. But what if you don't have bear spray? What if you're caught completely off guard with nothing but your wits? That's when you move to step 4, your survival strategy. Let's break it down by bear type. If you're dealing with a black bear, the general rule is to fight back. That's right, fight. Do not play dead. Do not try to run. And definitely don't climb a tree. Black bears are excellent climbers. Instead, stand your ground. Make yourself look big. Raise your arms. Wave a jacket. Shout in a deep voice. Throw rocks, sticks, whatever you can find. Make the bear believe that you're more trouble than you're worth. Often, a black bear will back down if it sees that you're not easy prey. But stay alert. If it comes at you, use whatever you can as a weapon. Sticks, trekking poles, even your fists. Aim for the face. Go down fighting. Grizzly bears, on the other hand, are a whole different beast. With a grizzly, your best chance is to play dead. Only if the bear actually makes contact. If the grizzly charges, but hasn't touched you yet, try to slowly back away. Avoid eye contact. Speak in a low, calm voice. But if it attacks, drop to the ground, lie flat on your stomach, or curl into the fetal position, with your hands protecting the back of your neck. Spread your legs to make it harder for the bear to roll you over. Stay still. Do not scream. Do not move. Let it think you're no longer a threat. If it walks away, stay down. Grizzlies are smart. They've been known to circle back to make sure you're really down for the count. Wait at least 20 minutes before you even think about moving. And if it comes back, you may have to fight, but it's a last resort. With a polar bear, the situation is far more grim. These bears don't bluff. They don't posture. They don't warn you. If a polar bear is walking toward you, it's hunting you. Your only real chance is bear spray, if you have it. If not, then you fight with everything you've got. Aim for the eyes and the nose. Use any weapon you can find. A knife, a rock, even a camera. Keep moving. Don't let it pin you down. The truth is, your odds aren't great against a polar bear without a serious deterrent. So prevention becomes your best weapon. Which brings us to step 5. Avoid an encounter altogether. When hiking in bear country, always travel in groups. Make noise as you walk, talk, clap, sing, carry a bear bell. Bears don't like surprises. Let them know you're coming, and they'll usually get out of your way before you ever see them. Keep food in bear-proof containers or hang it from a tree far from your campsite. Never leave scraps behind. Don't set up camp near animal carcasses, berry patches, or signs of recent bear activity like tracks or scat. And always check local bear advisories before heading out. Still, even if you do everything right, accidents can happen. You could get lost, your GPS could fail, your phone battery could die. And suddenly you're not just trying to avoid bears, you're trying to survive the forest itself. You might think the bear was the worst thing that could happen, but what about hypothermia, dehydration, panic? The forest can be a confusing, unforgiving place when you're alone, and even a familiar trail can become a maze after dark. That's why survival isn't just about fighting off predators. It's about preparation, awareness, and mental resilience. So here's what you do. Always let someone know where you're going and when you'll be back. Carry a basic survival kit, fire starter, water filter, emergency blanket, whistle, multi-tool. Learn how to navigate with a map and compass, not just your phone. Know how to find clean water, build a basic shelter, and start a fire in wet conditions. These skills aren't just useful, they're life-saving. And remember, your biggest asset in a survival situation isn't a weapon or a gadget. It's your mindset. Stay calm, stay smart, stay alive. And if you want to be truly prepared for the wild, don't stop here. In our next video, we'll show you what to do if you get lost in the woods, how to find food and water, how to signal for rescue, and how to keep your body and mind in survival mode until help arrives. Because surviving a bear attack is just one chapter in a much larger survival story. So if you've made it this far, congratulations. You now know more about bear encounters than most people ever will. But knowledge is only half the battle. The rest is practice, preparation, and the courage to stay cool under pressure. If you ever do find yourself staring down a bear in the wild, remember this: fear is natural, but panic is deadly. Trust what you've learned, trust your instincts, and whatever you do, don't run. Click the next video to learn how to survive getting lost in the wilderness. Because in the wild, it's not just about surviving the moment, it's about making it home.